Hey folks, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave Wildheart and welcome to another live musical performance analysis type reaction thing. And this week we are checking out a video that's been much requested. Well, the artist has been much requested. And for some reason this video was also requested. I don't remember who actually requested this specific video, but here we go anyway. It's a chap called Mr. Hank Williams Jr. and it's a song called Weatherman. It's titled Mr. Weatherman here, but I'm pretty sure it's just Weatherman. Now, Hank Williams Jr., what do I know? I know he's obviously the son of Hank Williams Sr. Hank Williams Sr., a legend in traditional country music. You know, I'm not going to sit here and talk about who the hell Hank Williams Sr. is because that would just be silly. Things I have read about Hank Williams Jr. is I think he's fairly politically outspoken. Which is fair enough. Each their own. For me, I'm not particularly interested in politics these days. I know it can influence music and things like that, but I try to stick out of it, especially living here in Austria in the mountains. I feel it's better. I just don't get involved. But all power to you if you like it. Another thing I read about him as I was doing a little bit of research for this one, this guy fell off a 500-foot cliff and A, survived. B, with only, well, I think he had like 17 surgeries on his face, and I think he's got lots of scars, which you cannot see because of the hat, the glasses, and the beard. But what the hell? A 500 fall off a cliff? I mean, this is a story that I really actually want to get a little bit deeper into at some point. I was thinking about when I have a bit more time, when the winter is over, we can maybe make some more in-depth videos about these kind of crazy stories about musicians, and this would be a perfect one to do. So yeah, let me know if that would be interesting to you guys. Anyway, the video that we're checking out today is Weatherman by Hank Williams Jr. This is from his album, The Pressure Is On, which is the 33rd studio album by Hank Williams Jr. This was released in '81, so he's already released 32 studio albums before that. What the hell? I mean, I guess he got into the industry quite easy because of his dad, but, you know, there's clearly going to be a talent there as well. And a songwriting ability, because that's a hell of a lot of songs to write. Now, Mr. Weatherman. Okay, it's called Mr. Weatherman. I don't know what it's called. Weatherman. This song, Weatherman or Mr. Weatherman, is, I've had a look at the lyrics, and it's a good example of someone who's taken a theme and really run with the theme. So he's taken the theme of weather and related it to the mood of himself at the time of writing. And obviously that's quite the weather is always a good thing to relate to. Yeah, it can be dark and gloomy and blue skies and sunshine and all these kind of different things. Anyway, let's not crack on too long. Let's get into this. We're going to go back to the beginning. I don't watch these videos. I kind of skip forward to make a nice little picture of the artist so that you guys can see. Otherwise, it's just like this at the start. Yeah, that sucks, no? Anyway, Hank Williams. Let's do it. Okay. Reminds me of Eric Clapton, huh?
Mr. Weatherman.
Wow. Okay.
What is your forecast?
Wow.
I need a major change. I can't stand no more rain.
Hold on. This is entirely not what I expected. Like, I expected something much more rowdy, in your face, almost offensive kind of style to it. This is beautiful. That intro kind of guitar lead playing that kind of reminded me a bit of Wonderful Tonight by Clapton. And then the voice. My goodness, what soul. There's a grit there. Yeah, there's a growl to it. But what soul. What a beautiful voice he has. Okay. I need to realign. Hey, I think my camera's shaking. If my camera's shaking, I do apologize. Hold on. Okay, it still might be shaking. Yeah, wow. This is cool.
Everything been going wrong. Is it something in the old song?
Love it.
Or is the atmospheric pressure just too strong? can't ride out on a storm. I like these kind of synths in the background. Is that obviously an 80s thing? I don't know much about 80s country music. I mean, is this even country music, man? I don't even know what this is. It's kind of just bluesy rock, isn't it? But I know kind of like the 60s and 70s. I know a lot about the country, even folk music from there. The 90s, you know, there's a huge country scene starting up in the 90s. But the 80s is kind of a lost decade for me. Was it also kind of a lost decade for country and folk music because of all the electronic stuff coming in? I feel like, you know, artists like Bob Dylan and Johnny Cash kind of got lost along the way. But yeah, let me know. 80s country music. I like what they're doing with their synth in the background, to be honest. Don't know about you. 'Cause I've had too many highs and too many lows. Too many storms and tornadoes. I need some blue skies and sunshine. I need a good forecast tonight. Everything's about the weather, man. Everything. It's a real nice low solo there. You know, that solo really kind of is super in keeping with the feel of the song. It's sad. It's depressing. It's kind of lonesome. Yeah, of course it's lonesome. It's proper country music, right? And that solo kept that feeling alive. Yeah, I mean, he might embellish in the second half. I'm not sure, but keeping it low, keeping it slow, keeping it kind of melodic. Really cool. Let's see where it goes. Now keeping it down there. 'Cause I've had too many highs and too many lows. Too many storms and tornadoes. I need some blue skies and sunshine. I love that 80s camera double thing. I need a good outlook tonight. Yeah, you know, back in the day when they put those two faces on the screen, like they did it a lot in the 70s and obviously 80s, man, I love it. I love that old school kind of technique. Hope you've got me on your weather eye. Oh, now we've got 3 camera screens going on. Woo. Hope your weekend forecast is bright. Oh, there we go. Okay. Finish how we started, right? Wow, very cool. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is a beautiful picture of the 80s people. Where are we? Anyone know the place where this is being performed? 1982. It did not say in a description, so I cannot tell you. And I looked in the comments, but they still didn't have it. Okay, there's a nice picture of Mr. Hank Williams Jr. Okay, so I fully underestimated this guy, which is, I'll take that one on me for sure. And I think lots of people did the same when he first came out in the 60s and 70s. I think he was always thought as you know, he only got there because he's, what is it, hanging on the coattails of his dad? Is that what they say? Hanging on the coattails? I don't know. Maybe that's the right way to say it or not. But basically, yeah, you know, he only got the gig because his dad was Hank Williams Sr. And that may have been so. That may have been so. I'm sure you know, that's how you get your connections in the industry, right? But this is a beautifully written song. He's taken the theme of weather. He's made every single line is basically relating these dark feelings to the shitty weather going on. A simple format, yeah? It's kind of like one verse, chorus, solo, chorus, slightly changed. Like, Super simple. He's got this kind of riff, this kind of lead hook that starts the song and ends the song. And in the middle, you've got this solo, which really doesn't go anywhere crazy. It stays super low on even the first couple of strings and keeps it like just real melodic, real dark. Yeah, real cool. Singing wise, vocals wise, again, I expected something a bit more like Joe Cocker-esque. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe it's just a beardy face. I really don't know. But that was soulful, man. That was, Joe. But that was super soulful. A little bit of grit in there, but in general, that was a man singing his heart out. You know, it's a song about despair, and his voice was full of it. Wow, really cool. So everyone who sent me through messages to check out Hank Williams Jr., thank you so much. You really have, helped to expand my musical taste even a little bit more. And we're going to have to check out some more of him on here. So do let me know what I need to check out. And yeah, of course, you can join the channel, subscribe to the channel, join the Patreon if you want to request the next video or the next song. And yeah, thanks for stopping by, and hopefully I'll see you again in the next one. Have a good one.